In this Moosen Adventure, we're going to be showing you the buffet, the food that they have to offer, as well as the scare zone or the area that's open only to the buffet guests a half an hour before the park, well, half an hour to an hour before the park is officially open to everybody else. We're also going to show you the two mazes that I didn't get a chance to show you in that first video that we did. If you want to see the rest of the mazes, I will link that video down below. In addition, we're also going to show you some of the shows that they offer. They have shows in the different scare zones, as well as a big show on the main stage. So even if you don't like mazes or haunted houses, there is something for everybody at Knotts Scart Farm. Today's Moosen Adventure. Today we are going to Knotts Scart Farm for the buffet. You do need an actual ticket to the Knotts Scart Farm event in order to go to the buffet beforehand. The buffet also includes a free download of a PhotoPass picture, a refillable drink sipper that you can use to get drinks all night long at the actual event, as well as early entry to a couple of the haunted houses. It has been acquired. These are nice and thick, but they are paper plates. We'll take advantage of nobody being over here. They've got chicken tortilla soup, veggie chili, barbecue jackfruit, vegetable egg roll. I guess just vegetable egg rolls. I was reading it like it was soup. It is not. Both sides of the buffet are identical. This is their famous Mrs. Knotts fried chicken. Here's chicken parmesan. Ooh. And we've got barbecue meatballs. Okay, perfect. And that is mashed potatoes that AD is dishing up. Here's the gravy, a little bit of gravy, please. This is mac and cheese. They've got regular, or they've got the mac and cheese with the hot Cheetos. And moving on down, we've got boysenberry sausage and peppers. Okay, chicken and vegetable curry. What is that's got like carrots and stuff in it? Or is it? Nobody's gotten steamed rice yet. Roasted vegetables, yay! We got vegan brats and hoagie brats, which I don't think I'm gonna get. Also got gluten-friendly pasta primavera. Gluten-friendly pasta primavera. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna walk down this side just because nobody's here. I'm gonna come back for it. That's monkey bread. That looks delicious. They do have salad plates over here, which I guess we get a salad, but I'm still gonna come back for that. They've got romaine lettuce with croutons, Parmesan cheese, and autumn salad. That looks kind of fun. It's got like walnuts or pecans. I think it's walnuts, apples, maybe oranges, a grilled corn pico salad. It's also got the Caesar dressing, lemon cider vinaigrette, and fresh fruit. Really happy to report the boysenberry ice cream sandwich is back. We loved this the first year we came, and they didn't have them last year, but it is back. Here's some of the desserts because I'm just going to film them before they get busy. It's fudge brownie, pumpkin s'mores bar, a mini cannoli, an eyeball coconut macaroon. That's fun. And then assorted cookies, mini cheesecake bites. That front one looks amazing. Pumpkin pie, apple pie. Of course, I got to have boysenberry pie, a boysenberry loaf, bloody red velvet cake, fudge cake, sugar-free cake squares, and these are desserts that are available upon request: a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie, a vegan chocolate chip cookie, spider egg pudding, and vegan tarts. These are toppings. They've got shredded cheese, onion, cilantro, avocado crema, onions, cilantro, and then down here they've got, which is what those toppings are for, they've got barbacoa and soy rizzo. What's this one? Taco beef. Okay. Spanish rice. And then at the end, they've got the tortillas and the chicken. I'm going to save this for the second round, but they do have dinner rolls and a juice, and they've got freshly sliced roast beef, and they've also got some turkey. They also have fresh shrimp. They also have alcohol, but you pay for that separately. While we were gone, they filled up Goose's drink, but I don't think ours are back yet. But they had a good assortment of drinks as well. I didn't get a salad yet, but Goose did. We're pretty sure these are homemade croutons. That's kind of impressive. Okay, homemade crouton. Oh, yeah. You do kind of softer than I thought they'd be.
I was going to say, hey, you look cool. I bet, really? You all could put one of these next to it?
Probably not.
Probably not. Well, not. Well, finally I have some hope in this car.
Yeah, is it comfortable?
Oh God, no, no! This is not ergonomically comfortable at all. I think that's the point.
Yeah, you're really lucky though because you can actually take it on the road.
I'm lucky.
Well,
I'm lucky. I'm lucky. That is great. Wow, I never had it explained to me. I'm actually
This is your
lucky.
luck.
Be chained somewhere.
Yeah, you could be chained. You could be in a dark dungeon.
I was thinking to like the land of Hellshire. And the king of the queen there, they're convinced by the wizards the more suffering and torture they give their subjects, the more life they get to the mortals. So things like this happen.
This is also a little akin to a character meet and greet. They do have some of the witches and the Roaring 20 Ghosts and people from some of these gauntlets, some of the scare zones that do walk around to your tables. It is not scary, but it is fun. They do interact with you. Just be aware that that's part of the magic. Just kidding. I was informed that I was calling it the wrong thing, and I was. It's called a meet and greet. That does make a lot more sense. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. But my favorites of round one, macaroni and cheese is always solid. I didn't get enough gravy for the potatoes, but I'm not a huge mashed potato eater anyway. I really like the sausage and the vegetables. The curry was really good, but it did have vegetables in it, and they were really al dente, like they hadn't been cooked at all. Really liked the chicken parmesan, which I don't usually get chicken parmesan. And I really liked the pasta primavera, that's what it was called. And it had broccoli in it, which kind of surprised me. The Knotts chicken is, as always, delicious. But it was, in fact, a breast, which is huge. And what else was on this plate? No, it was not super crispy. And there was not enough breading. But, like, what they fried in is delicious. Like, I can't even think what they're coating. I can't think what you call that. And their barbecue meatballs were also delicious. So that was for round one. Their food is good. I think it's pretty good value. I like it. It's fun to get to go do this beforehand. The character meet and creeps are also fun. Although so far we've only had one come by, so I hope more are coming soon. This time around, I got some of the roast beef, some of the Spanish rice, some of the tacos. I got the ground beef and the barbacoa. This time I'm going to try a chicken leg, the barbecue dragon jackfruit, some of the chicken tortilla soup, a little smattering of the desserts. Who's also got some of the fruit, which they actually had raspberries as part of their fruit, which is really unusual. That's kind of fun. I forgot, I also got some shrimpy, and who's to say the watermelon is good? Yes! Oh my goodness, we're gonna go to the scare zones.
Well, I sure hope so, and that this isn't your first one after that.
All the way out. Welcome to Knotts Scary Farm Chicken Dinner. This is a clown with a pompadour. What can we do? That's a clown with some very nice accessories.
Yeah, I have eczema. I know it's in the early stages. I'll get it. I'll put the cream for that.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. You look very nice. Oh, everybody's here. This is like... I thought that was like totally lovely. I think it's a great deal. The food is great. The character creep and meats are fantastic. I think there were a lot more characters in this year than there were last year, which was really fun. Like, looked around and there were so many. The other absolute total and favorite complete perk, we got, I do highly recommend getting there as early as possible because the earlier time slot that you get, they do it by time slots. The obviously the longer that you'll have to eat. So it is 6 o'clock now. So we were there for a good hour and a half. The food was good. It wasn't the most gourmet buffet we've ever been to. No. Was it the most gourmet buffet we've ever been to? Absolutely. The other perk, like I said, is that we do have these refillable cups now. The least favorite thing about these refillable sippers is that you have to carry them around. So this year got smart, and I brought my water bottle holder so that we don't have to carry them all night, because that's what I don't like about the sippers. They're just cheap plastic, but that's fine for the night. And you can refill them at the different refill stations around the park. You won't have to show anything else, just your sipper. I believe you can get that you can refilm every 15 minutes.
Yes.
They are only good for tonight's event though. So if you have like a season pass, like I do, you won't be able to use them any other night except for tonight, but that's okay. It's still great for the one night, but you can, as I think I said in the first video, and I'll put the link below for that one when we went at the beginning of the season, I guess. We have been bringing our water bottle with no problem, and we just refill that up with ice. In fact, last time I did not even empty out the ice because I've been taking it empty and nobody said anything. They didn't care. So that was a nice little perk. The other thing that I really like is that once the park officially opens, this Ghost Rider line is incredibly long. I believe this is one of the last or one of the biggest. I'll have to ask Koosh. She knows all the trivia. Wooden roller coasters. This is so much fun, but once the event starts, this is like an hour and a half long line unless you pay for that for no line pass, which I never do. But one of the perks for going to the buffet is that you do have access to this right now. And notice they have not opened. There they go up to the top. Hi. You'll notice that there's a lot of people standing around here because they have not opened that back area yet to go in for those haunted houses. I am not going to film in the houses with the exception of maybe Sarah Marshall, the Origin one, because when we went the end of the season, I did not go in that one. We also did not go in the oh my gosh, is it the Widow? And again, I will link that video from opening night when we came in and did all of the mazes. Again, huge plug for the zoo. Make sure you do that twice. Go watch that original video. You'll know why. Right now, I'm waiting for Moosen AD. They went on the Ghost Rider. I love the Ghost Rider. I'm going to go in a minute and take advantage of no line. I am back really far because my priority was the Ghost Rider at the moment.
Through time and space. Not scary far.
They do their own scare entrance here as well, and then once you go through here, those mazes are open. It is open early. It is 6:30 right now. It's actually 6:28. That maze is will not open to the general public or the general tickets until 7 o'clock. So this is a full half an hour early. And now the event is open as long as you went to the buffet. This is mildly disappointing, and this was not an issue last year, but it took Andrew and Hoos a bit to get on there. And I guess they were actually, in fact, sending fast passes that were at the buffet. So that's a little bit disappointing. That was not a thing last year. Just everybody got in line, and I don't think we waited even 5 minutes for it. That's okay. So I'm going to ride a little bit later. We're going to take advantage of no lines in the maze. This is Mary, which is the brand new one. I don't think that it always happens this way because the new mazes are not always necessarily in this area of the park. However, this year they are. So this year, the two new mazes, Mary and the zoo, happen to be the ones that are part of this early entry, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm not going to record in either of these because I already did that in the other one. I'm just going to go through and enjoy it. But check out that link below to go see the full maze. This is walk right on. We're not waiting at all. Once the event starts, if it's anything like every other day we've gone, this will be an hour line plus. This is after the fact, but I did decide to go ahead and record the Widow. I wasn't going to originally, so just know that this video is going to have, it's so dark back here, is going to have some strobe lights. It might be scary, but, and I think I'm going to go ahead and record Sarah Marshall or Origins when I go through since I didn't do that before. The other two mazes that are open at the zoo and 8 Fingers 9. But it is 7 o'clock. The event just officially started. It's already lights out, and I think it was lights out from the very get-go with the early entry. And I understand why they did that, because it's really cool. Everybody wants to see it. I think, I'm going to guess that a lot of people were maybe complaining that they didn't get a chance to see it because it didn't start until 11. But I think it wasn't a bad choice. So I'm excited that we get to go see it as early entry, because we have never done it minus that one time, because the line has been that long that we're like, we're not going to wait for it, even though I really wanted to. So I am really happy that that's part of the early entry.
I'm afraid it seems to be a
Park has now opened, and it shows, because all these lines are getting longer. And I have a feeling that a lot of people rushed back here to the 2 brand new mazes. When we leave, I'll check out and see exactly how long they are. I can't see from where I am now. The zoo says it is 30 minutes now. There is the line for Mary. The line for Mary is incredibly long. I can't see exactly how long, but the line is all here. We're just seeing 8 Fingers 9. It is still a 5-minute long line. By 7:20, we had done all 4 mazes that were part of the early entry. We did the Mary, we did the Widows, we did Zoo, and we did 8 Fingers 9. Plus, we rode on Ghost Rider, and we had that awesome dinner. That's not bad. So we knocked out all of the new mazes. Let's see what Mary's saying now. Mary's saying 30 now. I don't know what the front of the line pass costs, but I think the buffet is pretty terrific, especially considering that you get that free photo, which is really fun, and you get to take it in front of that fancy backdrop if you want to. You don't have to wait in that line. We also got our own scare party going in, which I didn't partake in because we were waiting for the Ghost Rider. But had we not eaten quite as long as we did and we left earlier, we would have been able to do that, and we still would have been at the front of the line for Ghost Rider. So they get their own like spooky zone entry. I think that's a pretty good deal. I don't think that deal can be matched anywhere, come to think of it, because I love that they make the early entry into the park part of that deal. That makes it totally worth it. Here is the line for Ghost Rider now. I believe that this is all the fast pass line. There's the normal line. I don't know how long it's saying. When I get up here, I'll look and see exactly how long that line is. We still have Sarah Marshall. I'm going to go record that one just because we have not recorded that one yet. And we'll see how fast we can get that done. Wow, Ghost Rider is saying 180 minutes. I like that ride, but not for 180 minutes. She got through the fog? Can we get there by going through the fog? Okay, well, we'll get us through the fog. I don't think I put this in that first video either because we really didn't go in Ghost Town. Don't ask me why, but we did. It is super, super, super foggy in here. Wow, I can literally see nothing. Can you see anything? Really? Woo. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, where are we going? Straight into what? Oh, I can see spooky eyes. Oh my. Oh, I could hear him. He's a slider. Wow, this is dark. I can see a little lantern up ahead. Oh, this is kind of crazy. Okay, we made it through the fog. Huh. There are very many monsters in there. For better or for worse. Alright, we're going to come out around here and we're going to be at Origins. Oh, we found the conductor. Here at the buffet, one of the monsters told us that if you follow the conductor, he'll actually take you to all the different shows. Oh, Houston, let me show you this last time because it is the coolest part of Ghost Town because it's the edutainment, but it's also kind of the creepiest part of the entire park. Let me show you. Who says it's not creepy? It is creepy. It's not as creepy during the day, but what would be really amazing, this is back behind the bank, by the way, is if like they moved. Like if they moved, I think I would absolutely die. We were here the other night and we were looking at this and we were like totally absorbed into looking at this, and then we turned around like this and there were like 3 ghosts right there just watching us, and then they moved in. That was a little bit scary. There we go. Yeah, tell me that's not the thing that nightmares are made of. Like, soak this all in. Like, I get that these are historical pictures, but yeah, super creepy. Like this mom back here, she's like got like totally soulless eyes. Like she's seen things. And like his face, if you told me he was the demon barber of Fleet Street, I would like totally believe it. Like this poor guy in the front, he has no idea. Like these are the last moments he's ever gonna be on this planet. Even to some aspects, like this a statue thing going on over here. And then you've got like this, like, I don't know, like the ghost baby in the buggy. Even like this lady, I don't know. Like I said, with the music in the background. Oh, and then if you come over here, you even got like the skull in the cupboard. Dun, dun, dun. Don't get rid of this Knotts, but definitely creepy. Come check this out when you come to Knotts Scart Farm. I'm sure it gives a different vibe during the day. Or does it?
Here we are now. Find the ringmaster's staff. Hello, 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 hello. I look inside myself and see my eyes anymore. I want them to turn black as night, black as gold. See the sun.
go see the Carnival of Souls. I don't know what it's called, the stage show, the acrobat show. We had a seat at the second table on the front row on that right-hand side. We knew because they kind of said before the show ever started that they were going to let, they had a pre-show before the show, like 10 minutes before the official show started. Last year, we did not like it at all. This year, we thought it was really fun and clever, but let this be your warning. If you don't want to be picked, do not make any eye contact at all. But it was a really fun show. The acrobats are great. It's a totally different show than last year's was. Parts of it we like better, parts of it we don't like as much, and that's okay. But they're very talented acrobats. The dancers in between the shows are really fun. So if you've got time and you've done the mazes, or maybe you don't like haunted houses, that's a fun alternative. We are gonna, when we were at the buffet, one of the witches told us that they were going to do a funeral procession by the Forsaken Lake. So they said, I believe 9 o'clock and 11:15. So we're gonna go see if we can catch this funeral procession. Sounds kind of fun to me. Actually, that sounded really wrong. Funeral processions should not be fun. But I'm really curious to see exactly what this is. Here we go into the Forsaken Lake. Luckily, I have boots because, to be totally honest, I had no idea what the Forsaken Lake was. Ooh, we are going into the fog again. I say we might be too late for a really good spot, but sure enough, I don't know if you can tell by the silhouette, but the conductor is in fact here. Until he's tapping me on my shoulder, but there's a monster, for lack of a better word, behind me that entire time. Marcus. I didn't flip around the camera in time though. I don't think any of their shows are advertised. You just kind of have to know or kind of come upon it. The different monsters. The buffet was the character Creep and Beats. Yeah, it came from Creep and Beats, being creeps. I don't know. But they came from the different scare zones around the event, and I think each of them might have their own little show. So I know we did catch the one in Camp Snoopy at Gauntlet the other day, but we only caught the tail end of it. We might go see the beginning of that today. We also, that was the one from, what's that scare zone called? Oh, Forsaken Lake. That's what the name of the scare zone is too? Okay, Forsaken Lake. So that was their one. I don't know if the clowns do one. The Roaring Twenties have a big dance party, and I believe supposedly there's certain times of the night that they reenact how they died. I don't know. And he says, right? She just said, I don't know what they do in Ghost Town. I don't know what they do in Ghost Town either. But I think it's those fun little touches that kind of set Knotts Scary Farm apart. I believe Knotts Scary Farm was the first scare zone ever. I think it's evolved a lot. And I think, I didn't go the first run, obviously, but it's a really good, really fun time. I don't think it's overly scary per se. I don't know, but that being said, Moose in high school thought this was absolutely terrifying. So there's that. It only came once. Because me in high school. I'm talking about myself in third person. Little Sarah. But anyways, little me. Does that sound better? But now I just think they're fun. So this is the show that they have in the Ghost Town Alive or the Roaring. Is back to the part. And kind of 8-8 dancing. So it's kind of fun. They brought a show over here that's choreographed. Parts that are choreographed, parts that are not. And then they brought the live band over here. They're really good, and it's really fun. And then the characters will kind of dance.
Now it's your turn to promo. We got a swell dance number coming your way courtesy of the Helmers. Take it away. Your turn.
Join us. Join Trevor.
We're now going back to the Clown Zone to go catch the Slider Show, which is at the Gauntlet, which is actually Camp Snoopy or Camp Snow Pie, as they told me earlier today.
How these prisoners continue to roll upon the floor like the insolent fops they are. My lords, snatchers! For the glory of our mighty king and queen, we have presented you with entertainment. It is time, my beloved liege, to make your decision. Shall it be freedom?
Knotts, if the video I watched was correct, which I think it was the place where sliding was invented. In fact, there are parks in Buena Park. I think there might be some in Anaheim. I can't remember, but where the sliders go to practice, and they make all their own equipment. They it's like gloves with like metal pieces on it, boots with metal pieces on it, and I think that's really, really cool. And then at these like slider parks, they kind of teach each other how to slide. And I believe that you have to be sliding for 2 years before you can do it at Knotts. I could be totally completely wrong on that though. But these sliders are so amazing. There's some really good sliders in several of these scare zones. There's some really, really good ones in the Goring 20s. But it's amazing to me how they can maneuver in and out and weave around the guests and not hit the guests. And some of the tricks and stuff they do are absolutely incredible. The time has come. We are going into Origins. The wait time set 30 minutes. But when we were walking by the exit a minute ago, it looks pretty empty. I don't think this is a terribly long line. I don't think it's going to be 30 minutes. But we shall see. Yeah, this is going to be like 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. Made the mistake of like recording the the name on the top of it, Calico. Like the person is like, you can't record. So me being the good little moose that I am, did not record. I did record last year, so if you really want to go see it, you can go watch it there. But that being said,
My town.
Hey, I've got the wrong Walter.
Feel better? So that trip is riding that bend over there. My life a whole lot better.
I went underneath this shirt's the right Walter. The Walter Knotts, Walter Disney. Here we go. Currently, my name should have been Walter, and then I would have a really cool theme park, but it is not, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't know. Anyways, Origins was kind of disappointing, although I think that's the mayor going back to Origins. So I don't know if there were a lot of people on break. The second half of the maze. That's true. I am ruining the magic. I mean, not on break. I don't know. Maybe they were out looking for Sarah Marshall in another town. There we go. But yeah, she escaped. Sarah Marshall wasn't even in there. She definitely escaped. We never saw Sarah Marshall. But so like the first half of that house had like nobody in it. I was like, there's nobody here. And Yeah, it was so empty. The second half, there were quite a few. It got a lot more fun, but I guess it's kind of okay that I couldn't record it because there wasn't really a whole lot to record, minus that the sets are cool. They've got a couple like moving walls and set pieces and stuff, and that's a lot of fun, but I don't know. Anyways, there you go. So I feel like we came, we saw, we conquered, we got quite a bit done. We rode on a couple rides. We did like the bumper cars and stuff that I just didn't record and put in here. But Knotts Scart Farm was really fun. It was the original. It still is top notch. It's a lot of fun. I think it's pretty reasonably priced as well, as far as like.
Got you.
He got me. I didn't get him. I didn't even record him, but he got me. That was kind of funny. But highly recommend coming. Thanks for joining me today for this adventure. I'll see you real soon. Again, if there's anything in here that you liked, please go ahead and subscribe and follow along so you don't miss anything. And thanks for joining me. I'll see you real soon.
Okay, go. I feel like I need this. It's so fun. We found so many fun things on the way out. I think I'm gonna win